Hello everyone, my name is Mo from Team 6. My group member is Miss Monday, Dupra, and Mimi. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Privilege for taking the time and watch our presentation. Napoleon Hill, born in 1883, actually he was an author and public speaker. He spent many years studying successful people, actually hundreds of successful people. Then he established his three major books, Think and Grow Rich, The Magic Leader to Success, The Law of Success. In late 1950s, Hill befriended W. Clement Stone, and 12 years later, in 1962, Clement helped Hill establish the Napoleon Hill Foundation. The foundation idea is to make the world a better place. Actually, it's still going today. Income from the organization is generated from book created from Hill's contest. The group works with multiple publishers from all around the world, actually to sell the books. And most of the sales are from Amazon and very few from the website. Actually, the foundation or the organization has six member board of trustees. It's like the CAO, accountant, and support assistant on staff. The Napoleon Hill Foundation has a wide range of target market, which include working professionals of every age group, entrepreneur, lifestyle and wellness coaches, avid readers, professional speakers, publishers, foreign interests. Of course, like every organization, the Napoleon Hill Foundation would like to increase company growth. So future target sources include information commercials that generate around $1.35 billion in sales. Audiobooks are generate around $769 million as Americans now listen to audiobooks. Self-improvement books are part of $800 million in sales. Self-improvement apps for smartphones are taking off in the area of meditation, weight loss, and fitness, plus therapists too. Personal coaching service is the second faster growing industry worldwide. The U.S. company coaching market make around $62,000 per year. Motivational speakers are taking in around $1 billion per year. Weight loss program take a piece of the industry around $4.7 billion and will remain a major of goal in the future. Public seminar have a low growth but still mature around $335 million. Actually, we separated the market demographic into two, geographic and demographic. Geographic, we looked at the growth of the self-help industry around the world. BookNet Canada report about 27% increase 2016-2017 of the self-help personal growth category. India self-help publishing industry has grown exponentially over the last 14 years and coincides with the entry of foreign publishing in the local market. Publishing perspective states that is not just US or Western phenomenon. There are similar trend evidence in China where self-help, especially in the realm of positive personality imaging and expression of the self-help, self-worth feature frequently on their China best sales list. In the demographic, we analyze the self-help industry based on the gender and age. There are many more males than females buyer, males than females, more buyer, supporter, and following. 37% of females and 63% are males. Millennials are driving the growth of the self-improvement industry. 94% millennials report market's personality improvement communicates and say they would be willing to be spend nearly $300 a month on self-improvement. Millennials spend more than twice than other age groups on self-improvement, including fitness, personal coaching, and self-care apps. Every industry and market have growth opportunity which create market need, and every industry has certain things are popular in certain time frame. Market growth is split into two, groups and offering. I'm giving a quick example for groups and offering. Groups such as self-improvement, motivational, self-help. Offering such as books, application, group work. Here was our SWOT analysis with Mimi.
Thanks, Mo. I'm going to talk about the SWOT analysis. This is the strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So for the strength part, there's a long-term existence of the organization. The Napoleon Hill name is well recognized and respected in the industry. And the organization has a good story in that it's the only organization founded by the author himself. And then for the weaknesses part, the organization has difficulties adapting to new technology, and this affects the online scope that needs to grow and compete. The organization doesn't have a marketing budget. There are some inaccurate stories regarding the Hill that circulate from time to time, which damages the foundation's reputations. For the opportunities, we can go to the opportunities. They have an opportunity of getting a new technology, which can help to create engaging experiences for the users. They have they can use advertisements to target the young market. They can do things like surveys, which can allow customers to do like product reviews. They can invest online trainings, which is growing on a tremendous rate. And for the threats, they have an increase in copycats using the same philosophy and only paraphrased. And then they have an exponential number of increasing players in the industry each year. Thanks.
Thank you, Mimi. In their competition, they have Dale Carnegie, with their main focus being online training at this time. Stephen Covey, he's an author of the well-known book titled The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. George Clason wrote one of the best-selling books of all time, The Richest Man in Babylon. Robert Kiyosaki, one of the authors of the Rich Dad, Poor Dad series. Wallace Wattles, who penned the Prosperity Bible and the Science of Getting Rich, plus many other competitions from online training sectors and motivational speakers and coaches. In their product offerings to date, they have over 170 different titles available on their website, and not all are Napoleon Hill written content. Some are Hill writings with annotations, and others are written by different authors that are endorsed by the foundation and either split sales, income, or donate it to the foundation. They offer any of the following: printed books, both hardback and softcover, ebooks, audiobooks, licensed franchise sales, online courses, face-to-face instruction, and affiliate marketing. Their keys to success stems from reinforcement of being the authority entity on the subject material. Adaptability to new technology, platforms, and trends for offerings is extremely important, as in repurposing content. Marketing on a global stage is of the highest priority. They face critical issues: adaptability to new technology. They need to research and implement additional technology. Some of those examples could be apps for mobile devices, a better email distribution center, increase their social media presence, incorporate customer testimonies on their social sites along with their website, expand into digital marketing, document the story of Napoleon Hill for a positive image, consider selling their products from their site instead of a third party. Marketing on a global stage, they might consider investing in research for targeting countries, offer more online courses to larger firms in multiple languages, promote additional challenges throughout the year, like Going the Extra Mile Challenge on Facebook in January, and global fundraising events. At this time, I want to turn it over to Lana to discuss our marketing strategies.
Thank you, Deborah. So the marketing objectives for the Napoleon Hill Foundation are pretty basic. They really want to increase their brand awareness by at least 10%. And the hope is that by doing that, they will be able to also increase their product sales by an additional 10% and scholarship donations. Of course, the target date to attain this we're looking at is roughly the end of March in 2021. So, right at a year, we have to work on it. In terms of brand awareness, the foundation has a pretty savvy group of followers and supporters. They right now have a little over 550,000 followers on Facebook alone. And Facebook, as a lot of people have noticed, is really starting to level out in terms of the amount of followers and community and supporters that they have, because a lot of people are looking at newer and different platforms like Instagram. Numbers on Instagram for the foundation currently are about 170,000. Of course, they want to increase that at least another 17,000. Same thing with Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. The one thing I would like to mention is that they do have an email base that they use to send out what's called the Thought for the Day. And the Thought for the Day goes out to about 64,000 people. And basically it is a quote from one of Napoleon Hill's books that is used in the header, and then they use the rest of the email for a little bit of marketing. They really want to grow that base because email marketing is a really good way to help stand out, especially if you're offering the viewer something that is considered helpful for them. Website hits are roughly about 23 to 2,700 hits a month, and they obviously really like to up that to closer to 3,000 hits a month. Moving into financial objectives, again, 10%, that's the goal over last year's revenues. That's been kind of an ongoing theme in terms of growing the foundation. And the reason why that they really target that is because with each incremental 10%, it allows them to produce and give yet another scholarship from the foundation. And it also allows them to help fund professor endowments. So that's really the reason that they are established in business. They, you know, the mission is stated to be to make the world a better place. And one of the ways that they feel that they can do that and pay it forward is through education. In terms of target markets, we know that entrepreneurs, major market, professional speakers, working professionals, lifestyle and wellness coaches, foreign interest, avid readers, and of course, publishers, namely foreign publishers. In terms of positioning, the foundation, of course, it is a nonprofit. It's a very lean nonprofit without very little overhead at all. They base their sales on content that was penned, much of it by Napoleon Hill. Some of them, there are some authors that are actually endorsed by the foundation. And it gives them some amount of credibility and a little bit of springboard to help them as an author. And in return, they split proceeds, usually from books. Napoleon Hill is seen as one of the grandfathers of the self-help movement. So there's a lot of credibility there. And of course, the management does provide leadership and training. So all good points to consider. So now I'm going to throw it back over to Deborah.
Thank you, Lana. In marketing tactics, we have our products, publishing works, printed, ebooks, audio, training, online and classroom, donations, franchise opportunities in foreign markets. Pricing, the published works range from $5.99 to less than $20. Online courses can range less than $200 to $699 plus travel. Licensing pricing can range from $5,000 to $20,000. Donations can start at $10. Distribution, improve their website for consumers to purchase straight from them. Expand themselves without using additional publishers. Renegotiate publisher fees on contract renewals. Communication, they need to build a better awareness by upping their social media and website pages. Use their marketing list to email information about products and classes. Add additional thoughts and ideas into their weekly newsletter. Find additional ways customer can access their products and offer more online classroom training. Marketing research, they can build a better social media campaign, use other means of advertisement besides emails and newsletters, spend money on research, add endorsements from customers, advertise scholarships in high schools and college offices, consider partnering with a company for producing mugs, shirts, etc. Track statistics on current sales of books by price, distribution, and licensing. At this time, I'm going to wrap it up with Mimi to discuss our controls.
Thanks, Debbie. On the controls, we have the increased sales revenue by 10%. That means choosing the right audience for marketing. Competitors, that means they need to do a research to know the organization competitors in order to target other market segments with less competition. They need consumer feedback, which can be done through the online survey. Cost assessments, which is a breakdown of the return on investment of each activity. And the example on this one can be the online classes and book sales. They need to do expense reports, which can be done monthly, quarterly, or yearly basis. On the difficulties that they're facing, that's too much competition, where some organizations will offer services at a lower price due to different standards of living and difficulty of life in various parts of the world. They have marketing and customer loyalty, and this is due to technology advancing daily. The foundation needs to figure out the right marketing channel to retain the existing customers. There's also the problem solving and risk management. Worst case risks, the business interruption. This can be business interruption, which could be circumstances beyond the foundation's control that can cause the business not to run as usual. And this can be clients due to high competition on the market. And then the next one could be the financial risk, where the return on investment is not as high as predicted. Thank you.
On behalf of Marketing Team 6, Mimi, Deborah, Mo, and myself, I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to any of us. May your successes be many and your productivity be great.